And you're watching Sporting Icons.
So the GB Performance Director, Rob McCracken, has announced the 13-man-woman squad to qualify for the Tokyo Olympics. Now, the Olympics, the qualifiers even, for Great Britain, Europe, will take place at the Copper Box Arena between the 14th and 24th of March. So it's a 10-day tournament. So if anybody wants to go to the Copper Box on that period, link for tickets will be in the description box of this video. Now, Rob McCracken, he's the performance director. Many of you guys will know him as the trainer of Anthony Joshua. Former trainer of Carl Froch, and of course for a very, very brief period as well, he was the trainer of Tyson Fury, plus many others. Now, he has announced the 13-man woman squad, and for the men, it will be led by super heavyweight Fraser Clark, that guy in the intro. And for those of you who don't know too much about how the qualifiers work, go watch that interview that I had with Fraser Clark a couple of weeks ago. That will pop up at the end of this one, where he gives a bit more detail about certain weight classes, who and how they can qualify, etc., etc. Whereas some, they need to go to the quarterfinals and then you can qualify. Others need to go to the semi-finals and then you can qualify. Okay, so Fraser Clark, he will lead the men. He's a super heavyweight. Super heavyweight is the division that most people around the world look at, because that's the division that Anthony Joshua got gold in, where David Price, where Audie Harrison, Joe Joyce, etc. all done well. Dare we say Lennox Lewis? Maybe not, it's Canada. But anyway, that is the division that he's fighting in. He could have went to the Rio 2016, and even though he won the test to go, they still overlooked him and picked Joe Joyce instead. But everything going well with this one, he should get through to the Olympics and hopefully win a medal. Hopefully, anyway. Now, as I said, he'll be leading the men's squad. The women will be led by Lauren Price. Now, Lauren Price is the middleweight world amateur champion. Okay, for women, 5 weight classes. For the men, 8. So 13 all in all. Now, with the men, there's quite a few hopefuls in that division, or the squad, I should say, such as Galal Yafai, brother of Cal Yafai, etc. So Galal Yafai, he's the flyweight, and Pat McCormack at welterweight. Pat McCormack, he's from my neck of the woods, he's just around the corner from me here in Bertley, or at Bertley here in the northeast. Now, both of these guys were Rio Olympians. Now they've got another crack of the cherry to hopefully get a medal, hopefully the gold. I know a lot of people are saying Pat McCormack is the one out of the entire squad that they believe should get the gold. But listen, this is boxing, you never know what's going to happen. Now, also on the squad, you've got 2019 world medalist Peter McGrail, who'll be at featherweight, and Ben Whittaker at light heavyweight. Now, especially Ben Whittaker, I know a lot of people are very, very heavy on him, and they believe that should he qualify and get to Tokyo, he will also medal as well. But of course, let's not overlook any of these. I think all these guys and girls have got a very good chance. Pat McCormack's twin brother, Luke, he'll be there at lightweight, my bad. And along with the 2018 Commonwealth Games light heavyweight champion, Sammy Lee, but he'll be competing at middleweight for this one. And of course, the European Games bronze medalist, Siobhan Clark, who'll be competing at heavyweight. Okay, now again, there's a bit of a distinction between heavyweight and super heavyweight. Super heavyweight is what Joshua and David Price and Joe Joyce and that fought at. Heavyweight is equivalent to, what should we say, like cruiserweight, where that's where like Deontay Wilder got a bronze, where Alexander Usyk was there. That's their division. When we go into the women's, you've got the former Wales international footballer Lauren Price, as I said there. She's probably the most experienced out of all of them. But there's also a new inclusion who's been promoted to the senior squad, Caroline Dubois, sister of Daniel Dubois. Now, she is the 2018 Youth Olympic Games champion, from which was done in Buenos Aires. Okay, and she'll be competing at lightweight. And other ones, you've got the featherweight Caris Artistel, who won the bronze at last year's Women's World Championships. And the other ones are Charlie Davison at flyweight and Rosie Eccles at welterweight. So that's the entire squad. Now, there are a couple of people that I wish was in the squad, but listen, they removed the 60 kilogram limit for men and created another women's division. Okay, so the likes of, from here up in the Northeast, who I did an interview with, again, that'll pop up at the end of this one, with April Hunter, but Thomas Hodgson, his weight division was removed, which is why now he announced and he gave me the exclusive as to he's turning pro, and there should be some big news about him in the next coming day or two. So Thomas Hodgson, his weight class was missed, along with Callum French. Again, he's also from Berkeley. He trains alongside Pat and Luke McCormack as well, so unfortunately he won't be there. But again, with these qualifiers, it's not like if any of these guys and girls fail this one, that's it, they're just not going. There will be a potential other chance for them to go if they can qualify at the World Qualification Tournament in Paris, which will be held in May. So again, anybody who's going to be watching the European qualifiers and think, oh no, so-and-so didn't qualify, there could be another chance for them to qualify. But anybody who does qualify at this one, at the Copper Box Arena, they will be going to Tokyo for 2020 at the Olympic Games. So that is the entire squad. All these guys and girls have a very, very good chance of medaling. I believe all of them can qualify, but of course there's so many ifs, buts and maybes, with a lot of the pros turning to the amateur scene to go for the Olympics. I totally disagree with all that, because I think that a lot of the amateurs have been working so long and so hard to try and get to the pinnacle of the Olympic Games, and some of the pros drop out the pro ranks and join them, where potentially they have a bit of an advantage. But listen, there's nothing in the world we can do about it. But anyway, that is the news. That is the GB 13-man woman squad for the qualifiers for Tokyo 2020. So good luck to all the guys and girls. As I said, anybody who wants tickets, source in the description box. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.